Hello, YouTube. Hey, YouTube. Y'all already know who it is. This is the one and only Damian Moody, also known as Cashmere Majesty. Sometimes I go by Red Riding Hood. And I'm back again with another live stream video. Now, as we know in the music industry, it's a lot of drama going on, especially when it comes to this whole situation between Nicki Minaj and SZA. But anyway, I've decided to react to a video where that is being spoken about on Twitter, where YouTuber Zach Campbell is now jumping back on the Nicki Minaj hate train, disrespecting Nicki. I guess he called himself defending SZA, talk about something he could do better music than Nicki, and Nicki ain't got this, and Nicki ain't got that. And he's pretty much flip flopping and showing his true motherfucking colors. So let's react to this goddamn video so I could get in his ass. It's an hour long, so I'm gonna pause here and there to get my reaction. Hold on, y'all.
Wow, thank y'all for picking up my call. Nicki Minaj crashes out on SZA, TDE, Doechii, and anybody else that got fake bot streams. Oh, and Rock Nation and Desiree and her daughter and JD are still on the chopping block as well. They're not exempt from this, but we're not talking about them today. Oh yes, Nicki has gone on and found more victims. I mean, people to go ahead and expose or blow their spot up or the jig is up, as she says. But I think this conversation needs to take a shift because, to be quite honest, Nicki, I'm fed up. We'll have a conversation about it all because this is Woo Child. Woo Child. Woo Child, let's hop right into this call. Now, listen, there's so much to say. There's so much to say. This was not on my bingo card this year at all. Nicki Minaj getting into it with SZA. Nicki is known to beef with people. Nicki is known to clap back or maybe even start things right off the rip. But, with SZA, I didn't see happening, because they were cool at a point. I remember at one point, SZA would comment on Nicki Minaj's post and say like, oh my God, the hair looks so good when Tay was doing the hair. I need to get to the origins of it because I kind of hopped in the later part of this whole debacle. Okay. So I saw when Nicki was talking about TDE and I was scrolling and I was like, why are you calling TDE? I think she called it tiny executives, something like that. And I was like, why are you coming for TDE like this? What is this about? Oh my goodness. Like it was Rock Nation, now TDE. Now, here's the gag. Now, I know she's a part of Young Money, which I know, Drake versus Kendrick and, Young Money used to be like the label, but no longer they are the label. It is TDE who's the rap label right now. Like, they're the ones that are carrying the torch or just being the label in general, like all Black superior talent. Could have came from that, but I don't know. Maybe there's some behind the scenes stuff with Nicki Minaj and Top or, Punch that I don't know anything about. I don't know. And then she was also talking about the 30 million streams being lost, AKA Doechii has lost 30 million streams, I believe. And she was basically making a mockery of that. And so SZA came out and was like, girl, which in my mind, I was like, same, SZA, I would have did the same thing. You're not going to talk about my people. And SZA has a complicated relationship with TDE. They go back and forth with, dropping each other and then they don't drop each other. And then they, I understand. But at the end of the day, these people are family. They make money together. So I would have been like, girl, who you coming for too? But here we go. I want to actually read. Let me share my screen. Let's just go ahead and get into the gig. Let me go ahead and share my screen. All right, I got my screen pulled up right here. So somebody put a thread together of all the things and how it started and how we got here. Because I literally have no idea how we got here. So listen, this is the tea, right? So SZA shaded Nicki after she posted this about TDE Punch. It had nothing to do with SZA at all, according to Barb's. I guess Nicki posted this here. Me after I sucked some good zick guarantee you wouldn't fight a man. We have every tweet of your bullying, lying, and more. Your name was added to that shit list, shitty draws. Same thing that make you laugh, make you shit. Okay. So this is coming for TDE. I don't know. She posted this about TDE. Like it was out of, I don't know why. There could be some business things in the past. I don't know. Maybe TDE was saying that Nicki's wrong. By the way, Punch and Top actually paid. This is very random. I was out to dinner one time. We were at like a hibachi place, and we were sitting at the same table as them, and they paid my dinner. They paid the whole table's dinner that night. Random. Things like that happen in LA though all the time. You'd be like, oh, hey, thank you. Anywho, SZA went for a show and made a tweet. She claimed she wasn't referring to Nicki Minaj. And this is what SZA said: Mercury retrograde, don't take the bait, LOL silly goose. Oh, even though that's definitely to Nicki, like for sure. Nicki Minaj got angry and quote tweeted her saying SZA looks and sounds like she got stung by a bee and calls her a what? a dog? Go draw your freckles back on, Buki. Liar, liar, pants on fire, sounding like a fucking dead dog. Oh, that's what she said. Okay, Nicki. It's honestly so disappointing. It's honestly so disappointing. SZA replies to Nicki Minaj, and Ratio, the queen of rap of Nicki Minaj, even got angrier because Nicki came back and said, I'm sorry, SZA came back and said, I don't give a fuck about none of that weird shit you popping. And that's just that on that. Oh, that's why somebody said Ratio Nicki in less than 5 minutes. Period. Because, bitch, you look stupid. Yeah, you do. You do, Nicki. We're getting to that. 1 second. Barney that SZA says she should.
Says the one who was just motherfucking sitting here motherfucking on Nicki dick not too long ago. Now it's something because she beefing with SZA, now she looks stupid. You flip-floppy fucking big back ugly ass motherfucking nutty professor looking bitch. I want to see what the fuck else he got to say with his motherfucking flip-floppy ass. Bitch, you think just because you went to Beyonce concert and she used one of your clips for your fucking videos and you trying to work with Park, where you something special? Fuck out of here with your 3-hit, no album have. I mean, not even a hit, 3-song, no album having ass. Hold on, this is a bitch.
Go for a solo instead of a joint tour. Show to him with evidence of her solo tour, because I'm about to say SZA solo tour sold very well. The SOS tour was huge. Here he is. Yeah, SZA says, what the fuck you want to see? Let me know. The SOS tour grossed 100 million. SZA joins Tina Turner, Beyonce, Rihanna as the only black women to achieve this milestone with a tour. The only black women. Exactly. That's the T.
Shut your flip-floppy ass up, big bad.
Somebody said, go girl, we're behind you. You're bigger than her. And that's the T. That's no shade. Let me go back to being calm, SZA says. Shy and meek. Y'all have a blessed night. See you tomorrow for night 2, Paris. And that's how you do that, because, bitch, I'm going on tour. I'm on my tour. While you're at home tweeting Miss Minaj, you doing all that, I'm on tour. So, yeah. And that's just that. Nicki Minaj quoted SZA's tweet following their back and forth, calls her ugly, chubby, and skinny after SZA says she wants to go back to being calm, shy, and meek and go offline and prepare for her show in Paris. So Nicki goes and says, shut up, ugly. Ugly? I'm in a meeting, so I don't know if you were still talking shit or not. So if you didn't, I'll delete later, ho. What meeting you in, Nicki? What meeting you in? No shade. With Kick to be a streamer? Girl, what are you doing? Girl, Nicki, this is a chop. This is really becoming a chop. This is becoming a chop. This is becoming a chop.
You were just her friend.
This is becoming a chop.
You were just her friend with your
Nicki, like, yo, you a chop, girl. Chop 1, Nicki. Chop 2, Nicki. No shade. Girl.
I'm about to show y'all how flip-floppy he is.
What she say? Like, Nicki says, like, do you know the level of inside hate for yourself you have to be this much of a cunt for no reason to the woman you later worked with? Now act like you motherfucking tarot card bitch quit with an odd little weird. What an odd little weirdo. What? She also says, bitch damn near broke that man's back and leg, bitch fat, chubby, and skinny at the same damn time. You really body shaming? Like,
Yeah, bitch, shut up.
bitch, where are those 30 million streams that disappeared on Spotify? Like your false fake freckles. Botting tweets when you arguing is just as weird as SZA. You really body shaming? And you talk about somebody looking fat and chubby and skinny at the same time? Nicki. That's like the pot calling the kettle black. Nicki. Now, baby. I see, okay. Now, before I continue reading, right? Let me say this. I've had to learn to separate the art and the artist. I've had to. For people like,
Shut your flip floppy ass up, because bitch, because one minute you was hating on her, like you real fucking flip floppy. One minute you hating on her, then you all reacting to her videos and talk some she cutting her body of tea and her teeth look good. You was a flip floppy raggedy ass bitch. The only reason why you talking shit is because you so cool with Beyonce and Parkwood. Beyonce put your motherfucking clip of video on her concert and shit. You probably got invited to a motherfucking event where you barely had time with motherfucking Beyonce. So now you're trying to work with Parkwood and do your little songs and shit. And they about to do your ass just like they doing motherfucking Chloe Bailey. Fuck out of here. You flip floppy as shit. And the only reason why you talking shit is because she beefing with Jay-Z right now. Because if that situation never happened, you'd be still on her dick reacting to her videos. Fuck out of here, and you starting to act like fucking Jason Lee.
like Kanye West, Azealia Banks, now Nicki Minaj, because y'all in the same boat to me. Just being honest, you are, Nicki. You're in the same boat as them. You are. Metrically, maybe not. Well, Kanye is more successful than all y'all, but you know. Here's the thing. For you to body shame is insane. Nicki, your weight and your body has changed throughout the years insanely. And people have come for you. People have come for you talking about your BBL don't match your thighs. People have taken screenshots of your concert and showed your body and showed how your behind, the ass that you've injected over the years, is now drooping. And your weight as a mother, as a woman as well, has fluctuated. And you know that. And I'm not going to sit up here and act like, you know, people don't talk about people's bodies because, like, you know, that's just what people do. But, like, when y'all both are women in the industry that have been ridiculed about their bodies and have been ripped apart through the media, but in the same breath, you want to talk about protecting women. You talk about this Desiree situation with her daughter and everything, and her daughter, and you saw women this and women that. But where was that at when this tweet? Like, how could you body shame another woman like that when you're also cosmetically enhanced as well? Are we gagging? I need to get off the floor sometimes. Can we take it back to BET 2018? Don't let me go back to how I used to be with you, Nicki. Please don't. Me and the Barbs, we are cool, we good, at least the rational Barbs. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this call, I'm talking to the rational Barbs, but the Barbs that's crazy and wanna be insane and don't wanna think and just like following aimlessly behind you, y'all can unfollow me, you can unsubscribe, you can do the smear campaigns like you like to do and try to act like I am whatever the fuck you like to try to act like, because bitch, you can take you and your irrational leader the fuck away from me. You can. I'm disgusted at Nicki body shaming a girl like that when Nicki has been the butt, no pun intended, but the butt of the joke when it comes to her BBL or ass shots. And you've had to get your chest redone multiple times. Like, Nicki, come on now. Like, get it together. Don't do that to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself, Onika. Nicki calls out SZA for being both chubby and skinny at the same time and questioned 30 million streams disappearing. Now, this is the thing, right? I saw the streams disappear, and like Spotify is cracking down on bots and things like that, and streaming farms. That is the truth. I don't know what TDE got going on, if it is streaming, bots or whatever, but the thing is, all these record labels do it. Nicki, your shit probably got bots as well. You don't even know it. You with Universal is right? I wouldn't be surprised if things are botted for you as well. All these major labels do it. Every single one of them. You're not exempt, Nicki Minaj. I wouldn't be surprised if yours is also rigged in some type of way. Anywho, moving on. I'm gonna make you feel like it's your special day. Save it. You know how I feel about your singing. And you can, because I love the bars, you try to clock my singing as well and bring up my music. Please do. I sound better than Nicki. I'll bat and say, my
bullshit. Bitch, you ain't got 3 motherfucking songs. Bitch, lies. Lie to the lies. Bitch, your dancing skills was the fuck off. You did a short that was cute when you came out the back of the car, but bitch, you don't want to go there. You definitely don't want to go there. Bitch, you got noticed by Beyonce and think you sound special. You don't want to go there. Bitch, lies.
Music's actually good. I wouldn't make Pink Birthday. I wouldn't even know how to make Pink Birthday, actually. That would stay on my hard drive, okay? For the barbs, for the crazy barbs out there, I'd be like, well, Zach, look at your music. Well, listen, just wait till the new shit comes out very soon. You're really gonna gag. You're really gonna gag. And I can't wait for you to gag. And I can't wait for you to gag. Because for her to come and say SZA sound like a bee, when you make what you make, when you're not rapping, because what you will do, you will rap a girl under the bus. You will do that. You are Queen Nicki Minaj when it comes to that. And like I said, I've separated the two. Nicki will forever be my favorite rap girl. Forever. Love that bitch. Down. But the person, Onika, can't stand her. Can't stand her. Love Nicki Minaj, though. Love the brand. Love the music. Love her. The person, girl, she is becoming tired to me. Very tired. I get bullied by millions online every day, then step my ass out on a packed stadium tour where people show me real love in real life. Shout out to her best friend, Lizzo. My parents are healthy and I'm the most successful I've ever been. So get some fucking perspective and bark at the wall. Oh my God. The barbs gonna get you. When the barbs get at you, the barbs don't do nothing, girl. Them crazy barbs just tweet and harass and tweet and harass. Whoop-de-doo. Go buy the music for your girl. Buy the tickets for your girls next tour. Do that if you're gonna harass somebody. You know what I'm saying? For the crazy barbs. I know my same barbs. They're the ones that got the money. The girls that talk outside of the neck. SZA fan suggested she posted herself with a Grammy and shades Nicki. But no, I'm glad she didn't do that. Nicki Minaj boasted about her success and compared to SZA's and kept tweeting at SZA. Barbs also came with their think pieces. Wait, what? Somebody said SZA inserted herself into something that had nothing to do with her. It has something to do with her. It has something to do with her. Nicki came for her team, her people. TDE is her people. Doechii is her people. And I don't like the fact that Nicki came for Doechii like that. I don't like that because Doechii has done nothing but giving you respect over the years. Nothing. And she even when people were coming for her, like, you stole Nicki's cadences and all this, what all that. I mean, which is like I be telling people, that's what people do when you open doors for the new talent. These new talents are going to be inspired by you. So naturally, Doechii is going to be inspired by Nicki and maybe have some cadences like Nicki. But like Doechii has never, ever, ever shaded Nicki in the sense that I know of. I could be wrong, barbs, for my same barbs out there. When I say barbs, I'm talking to the same barbs, not the delusional girls. For my barbs out there, I could be wrong. Maybe if you have a clip where you be like, Zach, actually, Doechii did do something like this, a little shady back, then we can talk. Because, maybe I don't know. I'm open to saying I don't know, girl. I don't know. But for what I do know and what I've seen, Doechii has always showed love to Nicki and respect. But here we go. She's the girl on top, though. And this now confirms that theory to me as well, where people used to say Nicki only comes for the girls and don't like them when they hit a top or they get to a point where, you know, you stepping up into Nicki territory where like you up here now. And Doechii did win a Grammy off a mixtape, Nicki. You sold 100K off a mixtape, and Doechii sold that and got a Grammy from this mixtape. Not an album, a mixtape. Her debut album hasn't even come out yet. And I could challenge you this and say, I would love to see if Nicki can battle Doechii today. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see if today's Nicki can battle Doechii today. I want to know. Boots, were you on the show? I want to know. Because I want to see you do it. That whole reunion just got quotable. But like, I want to see you do it. Oh, really? Because I want to see you do it. Pick a wall. Like, I would love to see, because Doechii's pen and Doechii's deliverance, though it has reminiscences of Nicki Minaj and inspirations by Nicki Minaj, but girl, she's doing it. Where are you at, Nicki? Nicki still want to be gangster today with her husband. Because of her husband, girl, Nicki became so gang affiliated. When did you become so tough? And ever since you became so gangster tough, girl, you ain't been rapping the same. Can we talk? Ever since Nicki became this gangster, Nicki has not been able to rap and give the bars like she used to. She hasn't. Have you heard Pink Friday 2? No shade. And I wouldn't be surprised, no shade, Nicki. Let's really open up. Let's really take it there, bitch. Because no shade, Onika, you need to hear this. Nicki, I love you, girl. I love you, Nicki, so I'm not coming for you. Onika, top.
That part. This nigga is so fucking flip-floppy because just not too long ago, you was over here on Nicki dick. Everything about Nicki you was loving. This nigga is really fucking flip-floppy, and I'm surprised he did this video. I'm surprised. That's why I'm reacting. And I'm gonna show y'all motherfuckers how flip-floppy he is, no matter how long this video is. It's an hour and 43 minutes. But we about to show y'all how flip-floppy motherfuckers like him is.
You look miserable. Let's really open it up. Because if I had to be completely honest, I bet you probably asked SZA for a feature before. Let's really wake it up. And that's exactly what happened, actually. Just jumping in really quick between this call. SZA tweeted last night, Nicki, you absolutely know my music and what I contribute because you asked for features twice to no response. In addition to rapping my lyrics on Feeling Myself, cooking up the bass, looking like a kilo, LOL, you're having a moment? I'm not sure why, but be blessed. And here's the screenshot as well. Hey, it's Nicki Minaj. Yeah, how are you? I'm good, Money. What's poppin'? And congrats are in order. Thank you. Is SZA recording right now? Got this hook I think she would be dope on. Like I thought. Yeah, she's heavy into her album. Send it. Okay, I'll just send the hook first. If she fuck with it, I'll send the files to an email. Give me a sec. So this actually did happen. So Nicki just tweeted, hey, it's Tony. The Tiger? No, Busby, Bumbleina. Girl. Give it up. You lost. You're a lost cause. Give it up. You lost, babe. SZA came and ate you up real quick. Hey, it's 30 million listeners that mysteriously vanished. Okay, Nicki. Girl. No shade. Nicki. These people could have bots and the industry could be manipulated and botted and all that. That's very true. And the thing is, that's very much a thing. And that's what Spotify is cracking down on. But
I feel like he's a fucking flip-floppy ass motherfucking Oompa Loompa motherfucking nutty professor looking bitch. The only reason why he's hating on Nicki because I guess he feel like he goes to Beyonce because he went to a few concerts. Beyonce used one of the clips from his motherfucking video on her goddamn concert. He got the chance to meet her. And I guess he claimed he worked for Parkwood now. And y'all know Nicki and Jay-Z is beefing or whatever the case may be. he pretty much giving Jason Lee vibes to me.
The fact, girl, lost. You have lost. And you look even more ridiculous still talking. Back to the original call. I just had to hop right in and give a little 2 cents on this that was actually happening right now. I would not be surprised if Onika has asked SZA for a feature, and maybe SZA didn't get around to it because SZA sometimes don't turn her verses in. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised.
I swear.
Did she sound like a B-Vin? Did she sound like a B-Vin, girl? I'm just speculating. I could be completely wrong. But I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be surprised if Onika has asked SZA for a feature. Because say what you want.
No, he's going to be the next Jason Lee.
Circling back to that Doechii situation, I really would like to see if Nicki can hang with Doechii right now. Now, don't get me wrong. My girl Nicki is still that girl. Okay? When it comes to rapping. Do not get me completely wrong. Now, my bitch is still that girl. But she have it like these new girls.
He told her she's still that girl and she a bitching with her, but you were just saying that Pink Friday wasn't given. You don't know what the fuck you want to do. You don't know if you want to love or hate. You a flip-floppy, like, boy.
Got it still. Can she be the queen? Can you hold that crown? Not by just stats, but by agility as well. Nowadays, I'm just saying, I challenge you and say. Onika, I challenge you and say. Somebody says, get SZA's fake body back to the doctor when we finish her. Right. I guess you should tell your fave the same thing. Oh. Nicki says, wait, does SZA think she's more successful than me? LOL. Y'all catch me up, please. SZA, is if every song you've ever done vanished right now, the music business wouldn't even miss you. I've been to countries that never heard of you. I know you're not that stupid, are you? Stadiums. Wait, where's that full tweet? Where's that full tweet? Where's that full tweet? Where is that full tweet? Because girl, where's that full tweet? Girl, where's that full tweet? She says, the full tweet. I've been to country stadiums. Did you look at the venues I played on my own headlining festival tour out of the country last year? Bitch, you ever headline to 80K people? Well, I mean, she's doing it right now on the stadium tour, so her name is on the bill as well, though it is a joint tour, quote unquote. It's her tour as well, but either who. Bitch, what have you ever done besides Yoda on auto-tune that needed retuning? Bitch, I'm an icon. You're not. The end. That's not true. Nicki, don't play yourself. Be kind to yourself, Onika. Be kind to yourself. While you're at home, tweeting like this, she's on a babe, bitch, oh my God, are you stupid or slow? Onika, are you, bitch, girl, you're not that fried over there, girl. You're not that fried. You're not that goddamn done. You're not that flipped and dipped and done over there, bitch. You can't be.
Oh, no.
Onika, the SZA, bitch, the SZA, the Snooze, the Kill Bill, the Control album. I'm not even saying, because I'm not even like a SZA stan. I'm not even a SZA stan. I just appreciate Black women's work and how legendary SZA. I think, isn't SZA's like SOS album right now the longest running album for a Black artist since Michael Jackson's Thriller or something like that on the Billboard Top 200 by a Black artist in like general, period. Man, mind you, SOS is about to be fucking diamond.
In these comments.
If I'm not mistaken, in under 3 years.
They try to get me for a copy.
Is Pink Friday 2 about to be diamond?
I'm about to get on his
I'm sorry, does Nicki have an album about to be diamond?
Oh, I'm about to get on his
at all.
Case, but I want to.
Bots or not, bitch, somebody bought something. Something's working. Where's yours? To diminish another Black woman's work like that, bitch, you look miserable.
I agree.
Onika, bitch, you look miserable. I have to say it. To diminish another Black woman's work like that made history, bitch. And here you go. She's not an icon and you are? And look what you're doing with your iconism, bitch. At your house tweeting. You're at your house tweeting. So how iconic are you, Miss Bitch? No shade. No shade. That really makes me so mad because, like, we in this industry already have to work so hard to be seen. We have to. Black artists in general have to work so hard to be seen in this industry. The fact that SZA has broken records like this off of authentic, genuine music to herself, auto-tuned, that is a stylistic choice of herself, by the way, because the bitch can sing when she wants to. Now, okay? Now, SZA's voice can do what it wants to do when it wants to do it. But let me tell you something. She makes it, it's her stylistic thing. It's her. It's her band. People can say the same thing about you, Nicki, using the same fucking bars you've been using for the past 10 fucking years, bitch. You've been using the same fucking bars for the past 10, 15 years, but just redicing them up and put them in different fucking sequences, girl. Stop playing, girl, like you're not untouchable, bitch. Because only in the rap space, let's take it there. In the rap space, you are that bitch. You will, girl, you will die a legend. However, comma, outside of that rap space, Miss Bitch, you have competition. You do. Stand up, Onika, because you look crazy and you sound miserable. It's actually sad. It's actually sad. It's actually god-awful. It's actually pitiful. Look at you. Look at you, girl. Tweeting. Get in the booth, bitch. Make some money off of this. Because I am. Clock that. That's the real tea, bitch. Because I want a bitch to come to tell me what you're talking about. I am. I don't tweet for free. I don't do that. I don't. Onika, go make some money off of this. If you really want to be that girl, go hop in a booth. Make a song about it that don't sound like Bigfoot. Oh, can you do that though? Can you do that nowadays? Because SZA still can make hits. SZA can burp and make a hit. That bitch can release a song like Shirt, Saturn, no music video, no visuals, no nothing. And it will go. It will go. It will be something people hold on to. People cherish that music.
That part.
What's the last
song
Onika has made that you hold on
that
and cherish?
Category, bitch. Which rap bitch you know? Which rap bitch you know?
Barbs, I want to hear you sing it in the back.
Man,
I want to hear.
Which rap bitch you know is getting on songs where this bitch is doing songs with motherfucking people where you can't understand what the fuck they saying because they from different got like the fuck. What artist you know is doing that? This bitch got a song with Koreans, Puerto Ricans, British, all types of motherfuckers. Which fucking other artists you know doing that? You got all this shit to say about Nicki Minaj. Nicki could do a song with any fucking body. That's the fuck why she's the top. Her, Rihanna, fucking Beyonce, Sierra. That's why motherfucking Nicki is part of the fucking holy Trinity or trilogy, whatever the fuck. Ain't none of these bitches that you defending on Nicki level. You flip-floppy ass bitch. The only reason why you're doing this video is because you think you part of some clique of Beyonce because Nicki is beefing with Jay-Z right now. And you think that by doing this motherfucking video, you gonna get extra brownie points from Parkwood. Ivy Park, whatever the fuck Beyonce and Jay-Z and them working on nowadays. Sit your big back looking ass down some fucking where.
Hear you sing it. This is the last song, Onika. Come to the front, Miss Onika girl. What was the last song you made besides Fuck the Club Up sample? Or Everybody sample? Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe her last like chart song, like the big like commercial song was, Super Freaky Girl. Oh, wait, that was a sample as well. Oh, but that was a sample as well.
Bitch, everybody got proven by Rick James. Barbie girl got proven by by Mattel and Barbie. That's the fuck why she's on red carpet. The only rat bitch on the red carpet. The only rat bitch with a Barbie doll. Let's be real. Now I don't know about everybody. I don't know if they got any love from Michael Jackson family or whatever using that sample. Bitch, you should done your research. You should done your full research before you did this motherfucking video. Cause I'm about to get in that ass. I don't give a fuck how long it take with your long ass motherfucking video. But I want to listen to everything he said.
So what was the last song Nicki has made that made people cherish like a SZA's discography? Run it for me, please. I would love to go discography for discography with Miss Onika, with SZA. Girl, please. Your discography, no shade. Onika, girl, no shade. Girl, if you think your discography holds a candle to SZA's discography, quality-wise, because now, bitch, no shade. There was a time Onika was making all that money doing that features, girl. She was a feature girl. She got more features than she got original songs, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So I say that to say, girl, you do that. Like, that's what you do. You're a feature girl, Nicki. I lived through your era, bitch. I remember every time I turned around, it was a feature Nicki Minaj, feature Nicki. So, bitch, you better have a lot of stats because, bitch, you ran the feature world, girl. Like, every song popped because of Nicki Minaj. Okay? Every song was popping back in the early 2010s and middle 2010s because of Nicki Minaj, period. And that's my bitch's legacy. That's my bitch's legacy, okay? But I would never diminish my bitch's legacy because you don't have to tear down my bitch's legacy to tear down another black woman's legacy. You don't have to. Because you both did very fucking well, girl. Look at you. Stand up, bitch. So you better have some stats, Miss Girl. But when it comes to actual quality discography, solo songs, no feature. Bitch, we can even take it further. Your most iconic album, which would be not the Pink Print. Well, it could be. Could be Pink Print. I was gonna say Pink Friday, but maybe Pink Print. Versus Control, we're not in the same conversation. We're not in the same conversation. Control is a cultural album. Control lives with like the Lauryn Hill Miseducation type album. Like you have to Control. No artist has lived off an album like Control, like SZA did with Control. I haven't read the rest of this tweet, girl. I just went on a whole tangent. This tweet is about to, I don't even want to read the rest of this, but anyway, let's do it. Pay that man for almost breaking his back. Why didn't you speak up when your exec was bullying, harassing me, you dirty Maggie cunt? Mangy. So apparently Nicki is alleging that TDE's execs were bullying and harassing her. These bottled numbers on all platforms have y'all losing y'all mother effing minds. You're the type that wouldn't be quiet in school trying to fit in. You still have no clue who you are. Neither do you. Quiet as it's kept. Neither do you. Neither do you. Nicki, the way you're lashing out, neither do you. You don't know who you are. You don't know. You don't. Mm-hmm. Look at you. You wouldn't tweet like this if you knew who you really were. You couldn't pay me to act like this online. And my job is to be online. I know you went nights without washing that musty face. Bitch, how you remember exactly where every freckle go? Daisy Perez, we want to discuss your daughter's lawsuit. And did you do your deposition? Oh, okay. Somebody quoted this under Nicki's tweet. Nicki, you wore a chicken wing on your goddamn necklace, a pink chicken wing, or your start of your career. You want to
Okay,
actually bring up
shit
people
being
started their
goofy.
careers when they used to look how they used to look. Do you remember how you used to look? Remember when Nicki used to pad her jeans? Oh, y'all wasn't there, Barb's. Where's the original Barb's at? Okay, before the shots. How about 2008? Yes. Oh
And
yes.
them look still
That was a
fucking
time with her pack hair.
and them look
Nicki's
still
pack
fucking eight.
hair. That was very revolutionary for the hood, by the way. The double layers and all that. That was very, the quick weave, very revolutionary. Oh my God. But however, it was done by her. And in this era where she's singing like that, she had a pink chicken wing on her goddamn
Okay,
titties.
and it's still fucking eight.
So,
And
and
bitch
bringing
Lady
dildos out
Gaga
on
had a meat
stage,
dress.
throwing them to the crowd. If you want to talk about people started their careers, just saying.
She had a pink chicken wing. Lady Gaga had a fucking meat dress. Beyonce had a fucking bayang. Fucking Lil Kim had a picture where she had a red stain on her fucking panties. And got a song called "On Die." And this is no motherfucking shade, but let's be real.
SZA tweeted, "Fun fact: SOS received more streams in its first month than Pink Friday 2 did in an entire year. The album."
And then y'all want to talk about pink chicken wing. Bitch, should we speak on the fact that you motherfucking try to pull off a Beyonce and your balls fell out? And I whoop? Should we have to go back to your fat videos? Cause bitch, the body still ain't T. You fucking want to be Saucy Santana. Cause that's what the fuck you look like.
Has outsold every Nicki Minaj album. Control has more weeks on Billboard 200 than all of Nicki Minaj albums combined. I guess Nicki has said by Buzzing Pop, "I don't like arguing with women. I'd rather deal with men. I'd rather speak to men and cuss men out and whatever it has to be done." And that's where it's gotten, with these women not having any understanding that they're being consistently used as pawns. Okay, but you don't talk to them like you don't want to argue with them, bitch. And you can argue with me all you would like, but you're not going to win. No shade. You can cuss me out all you would like, Miss Nicki, but girl, you tired. You're not a girl's girl, Nicki. You're not a girl's girl, because when did you get morals all of a sudden about like harassment and bullying and all that? Like, when did you become the moral police for that? Because like, even down to like who you're married to. Speaking up for womanhood then.
Y'all love bringing up the fact that I swear that's getting so fucking tiring. I feel like this whole mentioning her brother being a pedophile and her husband being an alleged pedophile is just as tiring as y'all keep on fucking bringing up the situation between her and Lil Kim. Obviously something ain't fucking adding up. His ass ain't in jail. He's still with Nicki every chance he get. So the whole that Kenneth Petty is a pedophile, Kenneth Petty is a pedophile, it's irritating. It's like the same motherfuckers that talk shit about R. Kelly but still listen to his music. Or alleged Michael Jackson was touching little boys, but y'all still fuck with him. Y'all same motherfuckers that be sitting over here complaining about a lot of these rappers and people going on homophobic rants, but still part of their fucking music. Shut the fuck. Bah.
As well as your brother and the situation your brother went through, and you were there for that. I didn't see you talking about speaking up for women and women sticking together and, you know, bashing women, of going against women and all that. I didn't see you sticking up for that then. I didn't see you loud and clear about that. This hypocritical girl. This is why I'm saying Onika, not Nicki, because I love my girl Nicki. I separate the artist from the art. I separate the art from the artist. Onika, stand up. She got on station head, y'all. Apparently, she got on station head. Let's see what she had to say.
Handling my business.
Why is she eating?
Because that's what you do.
This is your queen of rap.
And so
This is your queen of rap.
Getting on.
This is your queen of rap for the delusional barbs out there. This is your queen of rap on a website chewing food and speaking about another artist and just eating for no, like, what are you doing?
Shut the fuck up, because ain't you a Cardi fan? And wasn't she on motherfucking Instagram live talking with a yeast infection and sitting in the back of the motherfucking car? Then she get caught getting back shots by Offset and all her motherfucking Pornhub. I can go on about plenty of your motherfucking faves. You don't want to go there. And bitch, we could get on you. You want to talk some what you motherfucking doing? Well, I could read your ass in plenty of motherfucking videos where you had oops moments. You don't want to hear.
What are you doing, bitch? You look crazy.
Cause she eating.
Like the brand, girl. When was the last time anybody reached out to Nicki Minaj for a feature besides a male artist? A male artist that doesn't even go with the demographic of Nicki Minaj. Because don't nobody want to be involved with you, Onika. Onika, don't nobody want to be involved with you, girl.
Honestly, they do, bitch. She got plenty of motherfucking features. Just because you don't listen to me, you don't know about them. Oh, Nicki got plenty of motherfucking features. And you gonna be mad as shit if she just so happened to drop some shit that had you in your motherfucking feelings. Male and motherfucking female. Check those tweets again. You'll probably see some females on her motherfucking side. Just because nobody want to work with your ass and you ain't getting that Parkway Entertainment motherfucking money.
And especially after all of this, I will be very surprised if anybody wants to still work with you, girl. I will be very surprised. And if it is, they just need the barbs to come help them stream. It ain't because of you. No shade, Onika. No shade. Which I think you know this. If anybody that wants to work with you after all of what you've just done, Onika, they just want your barbs, baby. They don't want you. And I think you understand that, but I'm just letting you know that right now. It's not you. It's not you that people want. It's the barbs. They want the attention that you have. Because you're too difficult. You're too much. I would not want to surround myself with you. I feel like your energy is even off. And it's so sad because this is a woman that pioneered so much. And to see you go out like this is actually so fucking pitiful. And that's what makes it look and make you look so awful.
So everything I said was real. Listen, Mizza.
Mizza?
Okay? Listen, Mizza. Okay? Find you somebody to motherfucking play with, Mizza.
You don't come for Cardi like this. Why'd you ever come for Cardi like this?
Indeed.
Because Cardi's the one.
Cardi won't walk around that motherfucker.
Megan may not be the one. Megan may be, too good. SZA may be too good. Cardi? Now that's the one. Now that'd be the one for that ass. Why you don't ever do this to Cardi when she talk about you? You don't never. He's always got you to shut up. Oh, Nick, I want to hear you. Oh,
when the fuck was this? When the fuck was this? Because last time I motherfucking checked, she had a lot to say about Cardi. And since you mentioning Cardi, wasn't they just at the motherfucking Met Gala recently? Shut the fuck up.
Nick, I want to hear you from the back. Come to the front, Miss Bitch. Miss Cardi always got you to shut the fuck up. You never clap back at Cardi when she come for you like this, ever. Did that shoe throw stuff really rock you like that back then? Did you really like kind of get scared? Because you don't come for her. You do not come for Cardi like this.
Oh, he's stupid.
At all. Huh. I want to see you do it. I want to see you rap battle Doechii, and I want to see you come for Cardi. Like properly. Like how you did Megan and how you doing SZA right now. I want to see you do it right to Cardi.
He's stupid.
Because you're not that big bad wolf like you want to be, bitch. You're not. If you were really that girl, and it's you, if you really want to be, and to be quite honest, the reason why I know you're not that big bad wolf, you're only doing what was done to you when you came in. You're only doing what the other girls did to you when you came in. So you don't know no better, unfortunately.
And she stayed around Cardi. They be at award shows together.
You probably do know better, but you know.
They just was at the Met Gala together.
That's the real tea.
Megan, all of them showed up at the Met Gala. So anything.
Lil' Kim did this to her when she was coming in. And so now she thinks this is how it's supposed to be done. It's unfortunate. Loser.
Les Miserables, bitch. I said, find you some motherfucking else body to play with, bitch. You already played with your own hoe, and we seen how that went, bitch. And you know I don't, surgery shame or body shame. You know I don't even do that. But bitch, I don't know if you fat, obese, chubby, or skinny.
You just said, I don't know if I do that. You know I don't do that. I don't body shame. I don't do that. But you go on to do it. Talking about being fat, obese, and skinny. Nicki, look at you doing? You on live eating like this. You're eating food. You rumbling crumbles. As you're talking shit about somebody being big, you're eating. And we know how you get. We've seen you, Nicki. Girl, don't do that. Want better for yourself, Nicki. Like, truly want better for yourself. I can't believe you sitting up here acting like that, like you're untouchable.
And is, because who touched her ass?
Gotta get one. Y'all, I'm not making. I got something to do, but it's gonna take an hour. But the whole thing is, leave me the fuck alone. When you see me in certain
Y'all can go on his Instagram and his motherfuckers swear to see his picture since he was talking about body.
I advise you.
Bitch, your body ain't.
So let me get this straight. You were one of those kids loved music, and then when you started tweeting. Now I don't know if this was before or after Freckles and Bumbleina came out. Okay.
Then he talk about some while she eating on station here. Nicki is always motherfucking eating. Remember back in the day she was cursing out Safari for eating her fucking almonds? Nicki is always either eating fucking ice or eating some ice cream or something. Or fucking pickles or something. So maybe she fucking hungry.
Which one? So I don't know which came from. However, Bumbleina, bitch. However, you took to your Twitter during those times to downgrade and downplay the top black women in their respective fields at the time. So that tells me a lot about you. It tells me a lot about you, man.
What did it tell about yourself? Like, what did it tell about you?
So instead of you
talking about old tweets that she did back in like 2014 or 2012 or whatever, and you're doing it right now. You're doing it in 2025, live in 4K.
Mad at her.
So what the fuck they say about you?
When the bitch be for me, we gonna be forever.
What they say about you?
And you're a Cardi fan, right?
Twitter. To give props to the top black women in your field at that time, to the women who
bitch,
you
I'm gonna keep
worked
getting on
with.
that motherfucking ass until you know I'm not the motherfucker.
They weren't that bad after all, huh? You were just one of the kids that couldn't get in the crowd, at the in crowd, huh? You went and started doing freckles on your motherfucking face and rearranging you know, shit. But let's get to the heart of who Les Miserables is. Les Miserables is. Does she, like, I didn't know what she had tweeted about. Did she tweet about her shows or something? I don't know. But do these people not know my stats? Like, does this woman think, like, on any day that if me and her walked in the room, like, I'm in any country in the world, These bots done got to your motherfucking fat heads, I see. Y'all don't even know who's a motherfucking superstar and icon anymore, huh, Mizza? Mizza, you're not an icon. You are a yodeling fool who needs auto-tune, who done dissed every female entertainer, it seems, based off of, the screenshot.
She did not diss every female. You sound fucking, oh, Nika, you're more gone than I thought you were. You sound foolish. You sound foolish, Onika. You sound crazy. Your stats are your stats. Do not get me wrong, bitch. You have done what you needed to do as far as being one of the most streamed person on Spotify and the most streamed Black woman on YouTube and stuff like that. For music videos, which, like I said, you should be because you've done features out the wazoo. It ain't because of your own original music, Miss Bitch. Know that, Miss Onika. It ain't because of that.
Zach was right there.
It's because you pumped that goddamn feature factory like you had to do. Run it, bitch. Oh, don't act like I don't know your team, Miss Girl. Oh, yes, Miss Onika. Don't act like I don't know your team, Miss Girl. I have my insiders in the industry as well. You had to run those features like you needed to do back in the day, Miss Bitch. You needed to. So I'm glad you did.
Bitch, bro, get off my channel with that dumb.
So I'm glad those numbers added up to something because they should have. Because you needed to run those numbers back then. You need obligated to do those numbers back then, Miss Girl. Your solo music doesn't do that. And ain't nobody put no battery in my back. No Rock Nations. I'm not paid by nobody. I've never been paid by anybody to talk about anybody. And the gag is, I don't talk about my business, my personal business stuff out here like this. But there's a clause in my contracts. When I do work with labels and stuff, there's a clause that says I can say what I want to say and how I need to say it to get my message across. I'm not biased. It is not you cannot pay for my opinion, but I will gladly cover the artist. But bitch, other than that, everything I've always posted and pumped has been because of my mind, because of how I felt and how I feel. Boom. So anybody putting my battery back, but I am very well connected to know the tea, though.
Telling people, what the fuck?
I know the tea, girl. I know your tea. I know how you get down, who you work with in the past too. I know who you work with in the behind the scenes. Girl, I know that, girl. I know more than you think I know. That's the real gag. Onika and the Barbs. If people and my personal friends that watch me, they know. My personal people in my life, they know.
You're not.
I don't boast my shit. I don't boast the rooms I be in. I don't boast where I be at because I don't need to. I don't need to. I just know the Barbs like to try to be like, Zach, what the fuck you think you... I'm around more places than you think. And I'm with people that I'm around people and I deal with people more than you think. Onika, let's not run it like this. Your real tea is not pumped out there. Your music industry is not in the street.
Bitch, the only reason why you claim you run around people because you a yes man, you probably be at the motherfucking Diddy parties. The only motherfucking reason why you have the opportunities that you motherfucking have is because of Beyonce. You wasn't nothing but a motherfucking YouTuber. Yeah, you might have had the opportunity to go to a few fucking concerts. But at the end of the day, was nobody really checking the fuck for you. You was just a fucking YouTuber who probably used to do a few drag shows here and there and shit like that. And jumping around with your balls hanging out of a fucking two-piece. Ever since you did that Beyonce video and she put you on her motherfucking concert and you got invited to a few of her concerts and you got invited to a motherfucking event, now you think your shit don't stink. I can't stand when people do that shit. Oh, well, I hung out with this person. I hung out with that person. Now you think you better than somebody because you got opportunities. Sit your motherfucking behind closed doors ass down somewhere.
Piece like that. But it can be. And that's why you up here barking the way you barking. But this is none of my business. This is none of my business. This is none of my business because everything is alleged. All this is for entertainment purposes.
Yo, yodeling ass on somewhere else, bitch. What the fuck? You done tried to break that man back. or something, I think, allegedly.
You better say allegedly.
How the fuck did you match the dots every time you put back on the freckles? Is what we the people want to motherfucking know.
The same way we use padding your pants. How would you padding your pants back then like that? That's what we want to know. All the people want to know, how would you pattern your pants and your jeans back then in 2008 and 2009? How'd you do it every single time? Oh, okay. I thought we were clock people's tea.
He over here talk about 2008, 2009, but he's flip floppy as fuck because you over here trying to talk shit about her body now because what she's saying about motherfucking SZA. But let's not just sit like you wasn't motherfucking reacting to videos like Super Freaky Girl and what else? Fucking Do We Have a Problem and many others over here motherfucking drooling over her body. Tells, oh, her titties and her this, her that. Flip floppy as fuck.
Because what do you think you're funny, bitch, and you're not?
You watching?
Her motherfucking deposition. That's what we wanted. Oh, I knew that was gonna get you mad, Des. Mm-hmm. But ultimately, this is not that serious, you guys. Okay.
It's not that serious at all. But everything you're doing.
I hate having to speak like this to women, to engage in this. I know it might sound unbelievable, but I really don't.
Nicki,
I don't like it.
Nicki, shut up.
I'd rather deal with men. I'd rather speak to men and cuss men out.
Well, come cuss me out, Miss Girl.
Because that's where it's gotten. As of now, that's where it is.
Bitch, you over here.
Come cuss me out, bitch. I would love to see you do it. Since you like to go for men, because you going at women crazy.
That they've been constantly used as pawns.
Bitch, who are you?
And now streams.
Who are you?
Have been vanishing left and right.
You talk shit on my YouTube.
Oh my.
On Patreon. Who the fuck are you?
But talent.
I guess he transformed to motherfucking
talent is God given.
And apparently Nicki Minaj tweeted, "Bitch used to be on Twitter dissing Rihanna, B, etc. And then when it was time to suck Zick and get opportunities from them, she drew them freckles on and got to sucking." Allegedly. Like, bitch, stop being jealous of women who you secretly would kill to be up their assholes. You're not a part of that list, so what are you talking about? These men putting batteries in y'all backs and y'all stupid enough to still keep it going, not peeping that it's not going to end well for them. It's not going to end well for them or you. Oh, but she changed the tweet and edited it to dissing Rihanna and C, because she knows better. She knows better. No shade, she knows better. Nicki, Onika, you know better. And I mean that. I mean that with my chest. You know better. Keep my bitch name out your mouth, girl. You know better. You know better. Oh, when I say you know better so bad. When I say you know better, bitch, you actually know better. Nicki, you can be as crazy and skitsy as a Betsy bug as you like, bitch, on these platforms. But one thing I will know is you won't be like that against my girl B. I know you know too much better, girl.
No,
your common sense ain't that much gone. She said, let me edit that. Because you know better. Oh, the way you know better.
Just shut your ass up. Y'all want her to beef the fuck with Beyonce. That's why y'all over here trying to add Beyonce onto it, all because of the fact that Beyonce is Jay-Z's motherfucking wife and the mother of his fucking children. Y'all want her to beef the fuck with Beyonce, and she do mention Beyonce in fucking tweets, but y'all just waiting for her to say something disrespectful about Beyonce, which she not going to. Beyonce and motherfucking Tina Knowles already said they don't want no fucking parts of it. It ain't got shit to do to fuck with them. Bitch,
because I'm waiting the day. Because B has nothing to do with anything that Nicki has going on. At least I don't think so. All I would say is this.
And don't. Her mom already cleared it.
The day Onika comes out and say anything about Beyonce knows. Carter. That'd be the day y'all, the Barbs would, it don't matter if you're a sane Barb or a regular Barb, you would hate me. Oh, you would hate me after the read I would give.
Bitch, you ain't.
Oh, you would hate me. So keep it very cute, Miss Girl. And I also saw the little shit she tweeted about the mechanical bull thing a few days ago. But I paid it because I said she is talking about a lyric. It is a lyric of mechanical bull, whatever. But if I know Anika, if I know how miserable she is in her house, unbooked. Oh yeah, and she's talking about that when she did the re-up, the Pink Friday Roman Reloaded. I remember that, the re-up that flopped. The re-up flopped bad, real bad. And I like the re-up too, because I had songs on the re-up. I love Whip and all that. Like, ooh, that was a good little, but it flopped. And the bitch used a video screenshot as the cover. So, apparently, SZA maybe have shaded Nicki back then when Jade Versace said, "Nobody's doing witchcraft on you. You're just a terrible ass person and you're paranoid." And SZA said this because, well,
you told her she used a video fucking backdrop as a motherfucking cover, but ain't fucking Beyonce subtitle album her ass shot from the Partition video? Once again, since we speaking on Beyonce, ain't Beyonce's ass shot of her self-titled album a snapshot of the Partition video? Boom, 1. Boom, 2. Ain't the motherfucking supposed to be Lemonade album cover a snapshot of the Don't Hurt Yourself music video? And no shit, because I love my girl Beyonce down. But facts are facts.
She wasn't lying back then. She wasn't lying because she was looking crazy and paranoid. She was.
I don't know one of your motherfucking songs.
I got her Beyonce and Nicki Minaj motherfucking CD in my drawer.
Not one, bitch. Y'all, I'm not trying to be funny. Like, I'm not... Y'all, do y'all want to know something? Yo, like, y'all, I'm not being funny. Like, today, this whole day, I've been on my chill vibe, like, handling my business. You know what I'm saying? And so everything I said was real. What we eating, I'm eating my tampering. But what I'm saying is, listen, Mizza. Okay?
Miserable. What a miserable girl.
Listen, Mizza.
What a miserable girl.
Okay?
Miserable girl.
Find you somebody to motherfucking play with, Mizza. Les Miserables, bitch. I said find you some motherfucking else body to play with, bitch. You already played with your own hoe, and we seen how that...
Your song is crazy. And I'll say this.
To be the fuck honest, I still don't know who this SZA chick is. Musically. I don't motherfucking know. I don't know. I don't motherfucking know. The last time I really even paid much attention to a motherfucking SZA was that motherfucking what's that song that she did? Was it Travis Scott? Love Galore?
If you don't know a song, that means you're not as tapped in the music industry as you think you are. If you don't know a SZA song, Miss Onika, then you're not as tapped in as you think you are. No shade, you're tired. No shade, you're tired, Onika. If you do not, you can sit up here and lie like that you don't know none of these bitches. SZA's SOS 68 Weeks has spent more time in the top 10 on the Billboard, spent more weeks in the top 10 of the Billboard 200 than all of Nicki Minaj albums combined, which is only 66 weeks. Pop Fusion said, despite being released just 2 years ago, SZA's SOS has now outsold Nicki Minaj's entire 5-album discography in total units and global certifications. It has also outcharted every Nicki Minaj album, both in the US and worldwide. This is only a 2-album run. Nicki, you don't have albums like that. Your albums don't hit culturally like SZA's. It just doesn't. Granted, you are a hip-hop artist, so maybe that's why, maybe. But it doesn't hit, girl. Not like how SZA's does. Stop. Like, it just doesn't. Your career, your impact is fab. You are a legendary act.
But SZA is even a fucking rapper?
And you have to accept that.
Why are they even trying to compare anything?
You're not going toe-to-toe with just any old little girl. SZA's a big deal. Just as much a big deal as you are. But you're diminishing your legacy, acting crazy and tweeting and not doing anything to capitalize. You have a whole challenge on TikTok right now that's going viral off a 13-year-old song. And you're not doing anything to capitalize off of it. Not even doing the challenge maybe, or you rather sit up here and tweet and get in arguments with other artists than actually be an artist.
Song. Other than
Everybody me on the Queen, Nicki Minaj, need to get a style. This was, and then SZA said perfection, and then Nicki said, SZA, thank you so much, mama. I said the same thing about you, about how he did your hair. SZA says, first picture is easily a meme of abundance and blessings. An astrology page needs to grab it immediately. This is her, Nicki, and her fans. SZA also comments and says everything under Eric and Tay's doing Nicki's hair. Wait, was I right? Video. Hold on, bitch. Was I correct? The Breakfast Club alleges, I'm going to say allege, reveals Nicki Minaj asked SZA for a feature and it didn't happen. And fast forward, now she's attacking her. I said what I said. I know what I be talking about.
Y'all
back in 2020, Nicki Minaj had reached out for a SZA feature on a song. He responded and told Nicki Minaj that SZA was in album mode heavy and that he would get it over to her, and that was it. They never spoke again. Feature didn't happen, but he says he's lost after that as well. There was no further issue. Like, I still don't understand from that, how did we get here?
Nicki can't talk about being bullied. Nicki has been bullying people
for years.
For the last couple of years.
Yeah, Nicki can never talk about being bullied.
Nicki Minaj had reached out.
Oh, okay, that's it. Nicki can never talk about being bullied. Pop Stuff said Rihanna #1 and Nicki Minaj #2 are the best-selling female artists of all time in the U.S. Grok says yes, partially. Based on the RIAA certifications, Rihanna leads Black female artists in the U.S. sales with 211 million units, but Nicki Minaj isn't. It's actually Beyonce, followed by Mariah Carey, which I guess, for streaming. But for streaming, it's accurate. Rihanna and Nicki on Spotify, Rihanna's 52 billion and Nicki 39 billion, and on YouTube. That makes sense because, like I said, Nicki should have those streaming numbers because she has all those features. But you are not the most selling. You are not #2 most selling female black artist of all time when it comes to albums. It's Beyonce and Rihanna. Just an hour ago, as I'm filming this, well, it looked like NZA took the bait. Silly goose. Wasn't she warning about retrograde? Now she's been up all day on IG leaving comments under people's blogs. I'm hollering. Y'all, I'm hollering. Okay. And then she says, okay, if the barbs say stop, I'll stop. Do I got one more jab left in the tuck? Or I got to get up off her right this second? That's sad. That's so sad. It is honestly so sad to see Nicki go down like this. And to say I'm disappointed is an understatement. I'm so disappointed. I'm actually hurt. Because Onika, to see you, to say like, I don't want to diminish women like this, but you diminish women like this. And like, you really still, you have no reason but bitter and jealousy at all. And I'm going to say it like this too. If you got real cases and real problems with Desiree, Rock Nation, TDE, and all this, why don't you put it into legal terms? Because you being on Twitter is not helping your case, even if you do have a case. Because even though you could have a case, you could have a problem, right? Why aren't you doing anything that's actually making motion instead of actually making tweets about anything? You're just trying to make public perception about things with all these people, but that's it. And granted, like I said, in this industry, perception is everything. And public persona and public perception is everything. But like, Nicki, you just tweeting is making your public perception and public persona look a fool. And it's like you're fighting with a brick wall. So if you really want to get things going, really get things going behind the scenes as well. So you can even make these little crazy rants and stuff on Twitter, but also be like, I filed this motion as well because this is about to happen in court. So see y'all in court. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to do it, bitch. Either stand up or shut up, Onika. No shame. Either stand up or let it go. Because you're a chop right now, bitch. You look crazy than you a chop. A complete chop.
It's a few of them.
I feel bad for the same Barbs that love her like I do. I love this woman, man. Let me rephrase that. I love her work. I love her art. I don't love this woman, but I do love her art. I love this woman's art completely. Like, I love what she's done for my childhood. I love what she's done for me growing up. Her art. The woman can't stand you.
Girl, bye.
I actually can't stand you right now. Maybe one day we'll come back. Maybe one day my mind will change. But right now, I don't live for you. I do not live for Miss Onika. You are tired. You are a chop. You look miserable. You look sad. You look pathetic. You're in your house tweeting while everybody you talking about is on either tour, selling out, doing what they need to be doing, making art, making albums. What are you doing?
You know, she at her house.
What are you doing?
Taking care of her fucking child.
Barbs, find the words, bitch. The delusional Barbs. Tell me what your girl is doing besides at home on Station Head and tweeting. What is your girl doing? I'm going to leave this for now. I'm sure this will develop into something else. But for right now, I got to go. But we've been sitting here for about an hour talking. I'm going to let Onika go for right now. I'm sure she'll come do something else and have me come back and talk. But Onika, I'm disappointed in you, girl. But I know you don't care. So that's just that. You don't care about your legacy no more. You don't care about any of them more. You just want to be viral on Twitter and be the bad guy. So, and you got your Barb. So that's all you care about. He don't care about you at all. The GP could care less about Nicki Minaj. The GP could care less. They think you're a bad villain up in somebody's tower with a dragon like flying around you to keep you inside. And if you keep this up, you either gonna be in a conservatorship allegedly, or you're gonna be looking like Kanye West and Azealia Banks in those boxes of don't mess with them. In the calibers of like speaking out against another king and not some call God of hip hop. But not only that, Nicki also waxed Rock Nation and Megan Thee Stallion for a alleged sexual harassment in the workplace charge that I remember coming about a minute ago, but I thought got buried away as well. I thought it was settled out of court, but apparently, allegedly, it's still here. And if not taken care of, Megan and Rock Nation could be in some deep waters. And then Cardi B just kind of like insert herself. You know what I mean? Like kind of just like slides right on in. Like, hey, I have something to say as well. I don't know. I don't know why Cardi was in this. I mean, she was slaying over
he found Dickie off of Beyonce.
In fashion,
got three or four motherfucking
beautiful things and presenting beautiful gowns. But here we are. Well, let's have a conversation about it all because this is woo child.
And talk about
woo child. Let's hop right into this call. I know some of you guys were anticipating this call and even guessed that I was going to make this call. Of course I was going to make this call. I tweeted and said, "Are we really about to do this again?" This is after, Nicki came out and spoke kind of shaded, not even kind of shaded, legit shaded and legit said what she needed to say to Megan Thee Stallion and Rock Nation and pretty much, clocking AT and saying like, oh, wasn't this interesting, ladies? Isn't this interesting? I thought that y'all was untouchable, but here we are. And the thing is, I wasn't just talking about Nicki Minaj. I was talking about Nicki, Megan, and Cardi. And I was like, oh God, here we go. We're doing this all over again. I thought we was cool. But you know what? Somebody made a good point. Somebody said, well, now you got content. I do. And thank you for watching. And I love you for watching. The Barbs came at me and tried to rip me to shreds. And I'm like, girl, I'm in the pink house, girl. Okay, I'm in the pink house, whether you like it or not. Ooh, you're mad. Because you won't watch this. You're going to watch this, aren't you? And here you are. Thank you for helping paying my bills. I will say this as well. I don't like that the Barbs take bait to everything. as a Barb adjacent girl, okay, because I'm in the pink house, but I got like a guest suite. Like I'm not in like a main room. I could be replaced at any time. But the thing is this, I don't like that this fandom, the Barbs, just y'all attack everybody for no reason sometimes. And sometimes I wish I'll just sit back and listen a little more because y'all got a lot of power. The Barbs are that's a strong fan base, girl. But sometimes I just feel like y'all got to take the bait for everything because sometimes really people just get like engagement farming from y'all. Like it's really insane. And I feel like y'all not catching on to that. They do it to Nicki as well. Some may say I do it to Nicki as well. But I've been talking about Nicki for years, darling. So it's just my duty at this point. But Barb, sometimes, just, I wouldn't even talk about Nicki. But here y'all go. But I wasn't going to correct you. At the end of the day, these are just our faves, okay? And though this is about to be very entertaining between all the rap girls, because let me tell you this, the female rap space has been boring. The female rap space have been boring, right? And I'm kind of happy that Nicki came out and shook the table a little bit, if I had to be completely honest. But why it always got to be Nicki? I mean, I know she's the bad guy, but like, why it always got to be Nicki? Why y'all new girls ain't brave enough? See, but Nicki come from the back in the day when you would get on camera in a live interview and say how you felt about another girl. And it'd be how it is. And it's just what it is, and you can feel how you want to feel. See, right now, they've been relieving this kumbaya thing with artists. Maybe Kendrick and Megan maybe started that. Well, Megan and then Kendrick started this whole like, bump the kumbaya, girl. Let's get right into the gig. I don't like you, F you, and forget you too. And your baby, and your house, and your wife, and your man. I like that. It's realistic to me. It's authentic. You don't gotta like everybody in this industry. But Nicki has opened the floodgates today on Twitter because she's coming for Jay-Z like nobody else ever has. As I'm calling y'all right now, there's still developments happening, okay? I'm still trying to get the tea, but as of right now, Nicki has come for Jay-Z publicly and said that he owes her coin. He owes her coin, and not just like, $5. Maybe bitch, you owe me. Remember the $20 I gave you last week on your last paycheck, bitch? You supposed to get that back. Not that. No, baby. We talking about allegedly 200 million door heads. 200 million door heads, baby. Nicki, I don't know how you on this internet. You know what I mean? I don't know how you're on this internet, Nicki, and not at somebody's courthouse. Because let me tell you something. The way I would have been at somebody's courthouse immediately, the way a lawsuit, oh, baby, y'all, the Rock Nation, Jay-Z, and the lady with the blonde wig, y'all would have a nasty lawsuit if somebody owed me in that camp 200 million door hairs. Now, I say all that to say though.
Yeah, it'd be fun. Beyonce.
What's the context?
Motherfucking video and cut.
So the thing is this, right? You care about them Carters. The thing about them Carters, this thing about that man and the blonde wig lady, okay? They move very silently, okay? They move very behind the scenes, okay? And I say that to say, what context is really up in here? Because I'm not saying that Nicki's wrong. Wrong in the approach, 1,000%. Wrong in the delivery, 1,000%. But I've been saying that since 2018. And if I had to be completely honest, I think something is wrong. I think something is going on that she needs to speak out about, but I feel like she doesn't know how to speak out about or doesn't really want to like really blow the roof off this mug. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there has to be something that's a miscommunication or maybe just blatant, sometimes people do get messed up over. But I feel like there's something deeper in this with Nicki. I really do. And I don't kind of like the fact. I mean, I'm going to go through the tweets and I'm going to read the tweets because I don't know all the tweets right now, like as I'm, calling y'all. So I'm going to read them with y'all, react to it in real time with y'all. But what I do know, I want to speak about what I do know so far. And the thing is, and what I've been seeing and I was going to make a comment about this before Nicki went off on Twitter. I don't like the fact that, this can go a lot of ways because I don't know how I'm just going to say it. I don't like the fact that people are pushing mental illness on Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. And we learn this often with, celebrities when we have these parasocial relationships with these celebrities, right? Is that there's something deeper always, even with the crash outs. There's something deeper. And when you put just mental illness, you can't just throw mental illness on people, y'all. And I say this, and I know now, and then I say this, however come am. I do say this with the grain of salt that I know this woman is crazy, but not in the like loony sense, just more so in like she don't care. You know, I mean, I get crazy. You know what I mean? Like, girl, we know. Listen, on the DeSoto case, we know. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you my friend for real. If you my friend for real, ooh, if you comment where that's from, ooh, I love, ooh, we locked in for real. Anywho, moving on. I just had a fangirl moment, especially from Black people. We're putting mental illness on Nicki. Yes, she's crashing out. And yes, it is sad to see when somebody that has a legacy as big as Nicki and, you know, a legacy that's so impactful, that is as impactful as Nicki, to be crashing out publicly. And, you know, I wish that she did it in a queen way, quote unquote, in a sense where it doesn't feel like, you know, we need to know all your business. So let me tell you something. Like I said, I want to circle back. If somebody owed me 200 million doll hairs, babes, the courthouse, Judge Judy will see us now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to really do it. Hey, Judge Judy girl, what's up? I'm at the door. And I feel like somebody gonna say in the back, here she go, giving Nicki a little pass. No, you know what it is? I try, because I could be wrong. I'm never up here trying to act like I know it all and I'm right. I want you to really understand that. People that have been watching me for years, you know, I never want to make it seem like I know everything, okay? I may feel like I know a little something. I don't know everything. And neither do you in this context. Nicki could be going through a lot for real behind the scenes, like on some real like life shit. Let me tell you something. You know, Kim Barbie on Twitter put out some documents as far as Nicki. Basically, she blew through the advance of her tour, and the tour, the Pink Friday tour that she did, the Gag City tour, was like a make good to make the money back. Now, granted, man, mind you, that's very usual in these, you know, in the entertainment industry. These girls be getting in, even the biggest girls, okay, will get a big, nice, nasty advance. And if you're anything like the Queen Bee or like Taylor or Gaga, you'll get that nasty advance and some of the box office sales as well. Because what you talking about? Yeah, girl, give me some of that ticket price too. But majority of the time, it will be an advance, the merch, you know, that you make, that's all you. Sometimes you gotta split it up with Live Nation and things like that. If anything about that alleged stuff with the tour is true with Nicki's finances, then babe, I would be sitting up here complaining and be loud too. And can I be completely honest before we get into the tweets? I want to put some context. Like, I just want to really put context of what's going on with my girl Nicki. To me, in all my opinion, nothing factual, okay? You heard me? I'm not saying anything factual. I'm just saying what I'm feeling. You can feel how you want to feel. This is a free, somewhat, a little bit of a free, advertised as a free country. Is Nicki blackballed? Walk with me. Is Nicki blackballed? The reason why I say that, I just don't know when's the last time I've seen Nicki have like an actual brand deal. Do you know what I'm saying? Like when Nicki had like an actual brand deal. And I'm talking about like, you know, with like Mercedes, like she used to have, or like, you know how when the girls you know how these girls be out here working with Cheetos and like Marc Jacobs and stuff like that. Like, you know, the girls be out here doing the things like the Tom Browns. And I know she worked with Tom Brown recently for the Met Gala, but I don't know if Nicki has had like an actual brand deal. And I say all that to say, because not even just the brand deal part of it. I'm also talking about like just coverage from like mainstream media and like, but like pushed in a way where it's marketable, like the Nicki Minaj, and that kind of GP, you know, mainstream push has kind of been like pushed to the side. It feels like, and you can say it's Nicki's fault a little bit. You know, you could say that. You could say it's Nicki's fault a little bit, in the sense of how the Queen era rolled out and how she has like things online, and you know her antics online has done maybe more bad than it has done good, so that makes sense as well. But also, I don't know, you can't tell me that there hasn't been a force for at least the past 8 years. And yeah, I said that. Like 2017, 2018, 2017, there hasn't been a force to try to get Nicki, not out of the industry, but humbled in the industry. Mm-hmm. Just walk with me here. I'm just saying, Barbs, and everybody else in between. There just feels like you can't tell me that there has not been something that has been just look at the coverage of Nicki Minaj. But let me also double that coin and say, because I gotta be real. I gotta, I'm speaking up for my girl, but I also gotta bring the mirror back at my girl too. Queen, I told you about that Pink Friday rollout. I told you about the AI stuff with the Pink Friday 2. It was a mess. It was a mess. Pink Friday 2, the album, the tour was cute. It was nice. It looked better than other girls' tours, but like it did, But like the rollout of it, the presence of Pink Friday 2, the numbers were amazing. The third thing about Nicki, the numbers, the bitch sells. That ain't the problem here. Okay? I'm talking about the presentation of it. Say what you want. Say what you want. But Nicki, if Pink Friday 2 was not this AI kind of put together, rushed thing, besides the photo shoots, and like was an actual good era, like a memorable era, not just everybody. Just saying, okay? The fully realized concept and whatever, and better music. Well,
since we want to talk, hold on, y'all. Since we want to talk about, since remember all that shit he was saying about bodies, and you still throwing shade. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? This nigga like motherfucking Rakishi. And I believe this is a performance where he was dancing and his balls slipped out. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Body ain't giving. Pat carrying your motherfucking head. Oh, hold on. Oh, he lucky. Oh, he lucky. We could go back now.
Barbs to tell me if I'm lying. Because I have Barbs that always come up to me like, Zach, that's my girl. As a Barb, you tell me this right now, besides like 3 or 4 songs that I go back to as well, like 3 or 4 or 5, about 5, because that's a big album. I'll say about 5 songs from Pink Friday that you go back to. That's like legendary in Nicki's discography. Stop playing with me, girl. Stop playing with me. Because I can say the same thing about my faves, about my queens. There's things in their discographies that I'd be like, okay. Not for me, but I like it. I mean, it's there, but it ain't for me. I feel like that was Pink Friday 2 was good for us because we wanted new music from Nicki regardless, so we took what we could get. But imagine if my girl was so sickening. She would be in the caliber of like the Beyonces, which she should be. Let's be honest here. Because I don't care about the Grammys. I don't care about her not winning Grammys and all that. Nicki's impact is far beyond a Grammy win.
Trying to dance like Beyonce.
I say that to say, imagine Nicki had a sickening, solid brand besides going off on Twitter, going on Station Head, and having the Barbs, beat people up. Besides that reputation, okay? Imagine fully executed Pink Friday 2, and I'm talking about to the 9s, kind of like how Cardi's doing. Oh, wait. Oh, y'all didn't want to have that conversation. Oh, I thought we was having a real conversation here tonight. I thought we was having a real talk. Yeah. That girl's playing the game. Not trying to put versus who, but if we're going to call a card. The girl's playing the game. And though Nicki doesn't have to play the game, I feel like I'm repeating myself. Though Nicki doesn't have to play the game any longer, it would be nice, wouldn't it? And though Nicki doesn't need to play the game to sell records, right? My Barbs, correct? However, come on, I'm telling you, in this industry, it's about perception, darling. That's the game. That's the name of the game in this industry. And I'm telling you this firsthand. It's about perception. All this going up on Twitter and all that. If Nicki saved all that for the booth, came out with really good music, really good execution of the rollout, and not just the rollout, but like the packaging and the look and the feel and the era of Pink Friday 2, not just some AI Gag City. And though Gag City was impactful because it did, it's Nicki Minaj at the end of the day. Let's be honest here. But still, she knows what I'm talking about because she's done it before. She's done it. She paved the way. Nicki could be going and make these rants right now. She can make the same rants right now. But baby, it would hit a little different. She don't do the Twitter burst anymore. She don't, antagonize nobody. She just makes her coins. She makes effortless art. She makes impactful, genre-bending art, maybe pushing the legacy forward. Would make this whole situation with Jay-Z, though it should be taken seriously, it will be taken a lot more seriously, I feel like, if Nicki was just really that girl when it came to presentation and music and things that people can't clock her for anymore. You know what I mean? I also, before I get into these tweets as well, I also want to get into the whole Beyonce versus Nicki debate. And I know Nicki went and played Feeling Myself on Station Head a couple nights ago. Feeling Myself is about to be diamond. I think it's at 7 times platinum. And so these women are making coin together. And I don't think that we'll ever really know the relationship behind the scenes with Nicki and Beyonce. Something in my heart still tells me it's okay. Like, it's not terrible. I don't know. After today, girl, after I read these tweets, it's probably god awful. But I don't understand why the Barbs are coming for Beyonce and why the Beehive is coming for Nicki. Well, I guess the Beehive is coming for Nicki on behalf of Jay-Z. Sure, I guess, maybe, possibly. Now, we're not gonna sit up here and pull up faces and beauty and all this because both of those black girls are stunning.
Not much.
And which I won't do to my girls that paved the way for entertainers.
This motherfucker trying to use the fact that I guess he feel like that he worked with Beyonce company now in Parkwood because she used a clip of one of his old YouTube videos on her concert. He claimed he was invited to the Formation tour and the Renaissance tour, and I guess he went to the Cowboy Carter tour. And bitch, when you went to these tours, from my understanding, the only time you got a good enough motherfucking seat probably was the Formation tour. All because your video was part of it. But other than that, she said, okay, bitch, nice try. Your seat was motherfucking ass and any other tour that you had the opportunity to motherfucking go to. The only reason why you probably got a fair enough motherfucking seat is because your video was part of the Formation motherfucking tour. Then you such a Beyonce fan when you went to the motherfucking Renaissance tour, you screaming and shouting and don't even know the motherfucking lyrics, but you're a Beyonce fan. And then he claimed he was invited to this event where he met Beyonce in person. Bitch, you had to be a groupie to get to her. But anyway, let's carry on.
Is put two black women that are successful, very successful, versus each other face-wise and career-wise. And I need people to get real. I need people to freaking get real. Please get real. Beyonce is not compared to nobody. So can we stop that? Like, the brand Beyonce, because not even the person. I'll take, Miss Giselle could go sit down, okay? I'm talking about Beyonce, the brand, the multi-billion-dollar brand that's called the Beyonce. It's a trademark, Beyonce, the company, bitch, okay? The Parkwood Entertainment, okay? Nobody's doing it like that. She's uncomparable. Why are we comparing that to anybody? And I mean that across the board, not just to Nicki. When the Barbs, not Barbs, I love y'all. Because I love y'all down. I'm talking about power. I'm not talking about internet. I'm not talking about tweets. I'm not talking about station head. I'm talking about power. Influence. One is on the stadium tour. One is on the stadium tour. Second, third stadium tour. Grossing 300 million? 30 million every 2 shows? What are we talking about? Like I just don't like that. Because these are 2 very powerful, successful Black women. Nicki is very influential in the rap world. Most top Billboard 100s and album sales and iTunes #1s. And my girl, Nicki is that girl. The girls cannot see her. But when it comes to Beyonce, when it cocomes to the brand, I'm not even talking about the person. I haven't even brought up the person yet. Because the person is that's unfair. That's just unfair. The Nicki Minaj brand versus the Beyonce brand. It's not even, girl, what are we doing? What are we actually doing besides tweeting? Oh, okay. I just want to be real. Because I was like, now, I love my Barbs. I love y'all to pieces, bitch. But don't get it crazy up here. Now my queen. No. Not my girl. No. I don't want, that's just unfair. It's just an unfair war that doesn't need to happen. The jabs don't need to happen. Y'all can talk about old lady this and can't sing that, which is very weird. And edited photos and all that. That's fine and dandy. But when we roll out the rollouts and we roll out the stats, in the words of my bitch Nicki, the stats. I don't think you want to do that. I don't think you want to do that. I think we want to just let Nicki kind of just, call out Jay-Z, leave the lady with the blonde wig out of it. Leave her out of it. And Beehive, to you, leave the Barbs alone. They're going to talk. The Barbs, that's what they do. Okay, the Barbs like to fight. They like riff-raff. You know what I mean? They like that. So Beehive, my girls, love y'all down. Leave them alone. Don't come for Nicki no more. It's unfair, Beehive. Beehive, I'm talking to my girls. It's unfair. You know what I mean? We know where home is. Our girl we don't even. Our girl would never put us through this, okay? So let's play it like our queen. You know what I mean? They're gonna bark. The Barbs are gonna come at us. Like I said, I'm in the pink house, but girl, bitch, I have a master suite in the Beehive. I'm just, girl, okay? I got a couple of houses.
Girl, you're in the garage.
With the monsters and them beehives, bitch, I got grand suites, bitch. Girl. Okay? So all I'm saying is, Beehive is unfair. We know where we lay, we know what we give, we know what we are.
Beyonce to get
and the Barbs know who they are, they know what they give. They are sickening as well. They know what they give, bitch. Their bitch is good. Yo, girl, their bitch is legendary as well. But our girl is. Okay. So, I think that needs to end that. Okay. Barbs versus the Beehive, Beehive versus the Barb. I think they needs to stop. I think, fight in your caliber. Oh my God, that's so tea. It's so tea. It's just the truth. Fight in your caliber, girl. And then Beyonce just, it's kind of just unparalleled, isn't it? Well, would you look at that? Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, let's pull up these tweets, child, because I will. All right. What we got going on? Here's Nicki Minaj, right? Here's my screen. Here's Nicki Minaj posting to her actual Instagram feed, like in feed, like, okay. The judge has denied Roc Nation and Megan Thee Stallion's motion to dismiss a lawsuit where her homosexual cameraman claims the twerker forced him, the twerker? DJ Academics isn't real. The twerker? That's crazy. The twerker forced him to watch her have a freak-off car sex with a woman inside a moving car while on tour in Ibiza, Spain in 2022. Judge Wood says the cameraman, who is gay, plausibly pleads that the alleged sexual encounter in the SUV in Ibiza created a hostile work environment based on the plaintiff's sexual orientation. So basically saying, like, he should be okay with it because he's also gay. This is all alleged. This is all alleged. This is all alleged. And the headline for that is Megan Thee Stallion and Roc Nation can't dismiss cameraman lawsuit over alleged car incident. The federal judge says the salacious lawsuit sets forth an adequate discrimination and retaliation claims and can move forward. That is a little bit of a fool. Can we unpack that a little bit? Just for my hotties. Hey, y'all. I know y'all hate me too. Child, this is interesting. Before I get into what Nicki has to add to this, for Megan, just for for Megan, this is a fool. This is a fool. And this won't be good for her. Because and I don't know, I could be wrong, but isn't, just in case, I don't know, if Megan gets, accused of this, if this actually is true, this could be like a sexual, predator type sex offender thing. Am I wrong? I don't know. I could be wrong. But Nicki put this on her Instagram and said, what was the name of that law again? Karma's law. Touch not my anointed law. Vengeance is the Lord's law. We give God the glory. What is wrong with her? We give God the glory, Onika. And this is why that's y'all girl. She late. She's so tired. Oh, we give God the glory and he's only just begun. Have a blessed day if you can. LOL, the blogs posted lies. Thank you. More money for me. We're working. Trust. So apparently Nicki Minaj also set up some type of bait for the Shade Room as well. And also on top of that, Nicki also tweets this right here on Twitter. Is this why he was trending the other day? I don't know. To God be the glory. This is also a screenshot from 50 Cent saying Jay-Z is trending because the judge has granted Raymeer request to move forward with his case. And the judge has deemed Jay-Z to respond to Raymeer paternity lawsuit by July 18th. That's in a few weeks, girl. That's next week, I think. This is interesting. Okay, this is interesting. But also, why is Nicki Minaj and 50 Cent? Why are they the same person? For real. And while Nicki was tweeting that, Cardi B comes out, and I don't know if she's defending Megan or just adding fuel to the flame. She tweets, go to dinner, go shopping, go to the park, get off the internet, enough. And then she says, shut the up. Oh. In the sense that, because Nicki also tweeted this, Spotify charts looking scary. This comes after Outside has dropped on the Billboard at least 16 spots as well. Now, I don't know how many spots she's dropped on Spotify. I don't even know if it's still on the global Spotify. Outside is. It might be, but here's Nicki tweeting that as well. But I will say this as well. Cardi, you didn't have to say nothing. Belcalis, my Barty gang. Hey, my Barty gang. I know I love y'all too. Y'all didn't have to say anything. Cardi, because you over there looking good. You over in Fashion Week giving fashion. You know what I mean, Cardi Bisha? You don't need to be commenting on nobody. Now, I know you ain't doing that for press. Cardi don't need no press. You know what I mean? I don't see you, acting like this to go ahead and get attention from Nicki Minaj to push more, towards your tea. Because I'm Cardi has, like I said, Cardi's playing the game. Cardi's playing the game still that Nicki does not want to play any longer. So I say all that to say, she's doing fine. I don't think she needs to input herself into stuff like this. You know what I mean? Nicki also tweeted, today my station had cut off while I was saying to lead with love and peace. I didn't even realize why until now. Maybe it didn't fit someone's agenda. Peace and love. Nah, boo-boo. Okay. Somebody tweeted to Nicki almost 2 years later, and that whack-ass bar still got you mad. This is after Nicki said, oh no, what? Was that law again? T. Ooh. So in the bait for the Shade Room, basically Nicki used the Shade Room to basically get that story out because they didn't tweet anything about that story. The Shade Room didn't say anything about the story about Megan and, the Roc Nation not getting this case dismissed. They didn't tweet that. They didn't say anything about it. They didn't post about it, but they posted about it when Nicki went and go ahead and called out Megan, and now that's being thing. So I think that was the bait that Nicki was talking about. Somebody tweeted, Nicki's problem with Jay-Z started immediately after Meg was signed. Let's be clear about where this issue all started. And I don't know about that, friend. You know, I don't know if that's the truth, but it could be. I don't think you're that far off. I mean, I don't know. I think it's deeper than Megan Thee Stallion, though. I think Megan is just a part of the situation. If I'd be honest, I think Megan's a part of the problem. But I don't know if Megan's the whole end all be all because she got signed to Roc Nation. But I will say, hold on, rock with me. If somebody was to say Jay-Z signed Megan to kind of like make Nicki feel something, like to try to like push Megan up to replace Nicki in the sense of being the end all be all for female hip hop, like the new number one, how we kind of speculated back when his stuff was coming out, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. Nicki also tweeted, we've calculated about 100 to 200 million so far. Jay-Z called me to settle this karmic debt. It's only collecting more interest. You still in my top 5 though. Let's get it. And anyone still calling him Hov will answer to God for the blasphemy. Girl. Oh my God. She also tweets, I'm going to use some of that money Jay-Z owes me to send some of my barbs to college, pay their school fees, student loans via my Student of the Game charity. Nicki. Girl, if that man owe you $200 million for real, girl, you need to get it going, girl. You need to get it going. Mason Elijah, Elijah, I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I'm sorry. I don't want to butcher your name, but also tweeted, nah, if Jay-Z owes Nicki Minaj $200 million, she absolutely has the right to keep her foot on his neck. Okay? But I don't think that's the case, friend. I mean, granted, true, if that was the case, but friend, I don't think Jay-Z owed this girl $200 million. Because if it's about the title stuff, it can't be because of title, because she only had like 3% stake in title. So it can't be from title. It gotta be from something else. But I don't even know if Jay-Z owe her money. That could be all from, how do we know? How do we know? Because there's no court documents. I need people to really use the common sense that God gave them and really think with me. You think if the Jay-Z owed the Nicki Minaj 200, bitch, do you know how this would be in court right now? This would be a big trial. Like, this would be a thing. Nicki also tweets, I hope the money stolen from my tour was hidden really well. I'd hate for there to be money laundering and embezzlement, etc. Now, this also is off the alleged things that's saying that Roc Nation CEO was doing some embezzlements and some fraudulent activities and things like that with some coin. But Nicki doesn't stop there. She continues to whack Jay-Z and say, so wait, Jay-Z had Not Like Us playing at the Super Bowl after his CEO was pardoned by Donald Trump. President Trump. She said President Trump? I don't like how she said President Trump. Nicki, who you vote for? Say that? She ain't vote for Trump. Do you think she vote for Trump? She ain't vote for Trump. She didn't vote for Trump because she's an immigrant. Well, or her family is. She didn't vote for Trump. I just ain't heard nobody call Trump President Trump if you actually call him your president. Anywho, moving on. We got to find out who is this they. President Biden posted Not Like Us after Desirect was pardoned by President Trump is so interesting. But she called President Biden, but I guess that's right. But President Trump is crazy. You can just call him Trump or Donald. She also tweets, being a gay man doesn't give any woman the right to sexually grind on you or have sex in front of you. I remember seeing someone grind on their hairstylist and he seemed so uncomfortable. Why do I feel like I know that what that shade is about? That last part of that tweet. Nicki also tweets, she goes on to say, Dear Jay-Z and Desirect, I don't know if that's how you say her name, Desirect, I'm gonna say Desirect. You ruined hip hop, you ruined football, you ruined basketball, you ruined touring, you ruined Instagram, and you ruined Twitter. The jig is up. All of this is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. And that's how you do that. Bitch, my bitch said, you won't sue me. She said, what you won't do is sue me. What you won't do is sue me. So somebody tweeted here as well. Interesting. Nicki Minaj says that she was not paid a penny from Tidal, unlike the other artists who made millions from it. Come to find out, she never signed the paperwork after Jay-Z gave her equity. If you peep, none of the other 13 artists Jay gifted equity to agree with her. Let me see what this video is talking about. I've never seen this. Let's see what it's talking about. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna connect to Bluetooth.
The Super Bowl thing, I want to get back to that for a second, man. I'm not here to defend anybody. I really don't like when people who open up doors as black people get shitted on publicly like that. I just don't like it. I think in that case, what Nicki did was wrong. To bring up Tidal, his streaming company, that he gave you equity in, that you didn't sign the fucking paperwork, and that's the reason why you left millions of dollars on the table. That man didn't do nothing to you. To be talking about somebody who's putting, whether it be Kendrick or Wayne or Drake or Usher, he's putting them on the biggest stage. That's what we should be applauding.
Okay. Before I get into that, because there's multiple ways that can go. Though, sure, I get what you're saying. We shouldn't tear down other black people, whatever. But if business is being shady behind the scenes, and black or not, bitch, I want my coin. But also, like I'm saying, what's the legit? I need Nicki. I need receipts, girl. Because that much money, Nicki, is insane, babes. Like, you need to make something shake, girl. And tweets ain't gonna do it. And trying to change the public opinion of Jay-Z isn't going to give you anything. Just being honest. Am I being wrong? Desiree, were you out marching with your fellow Mexican immigrants? Oh, right. You were pardoned by President Trump, so you kind of can't, right? Ooh. I mean, it kind of implies you guys are cool with him while y'all seem to pretend to be against him. Or are y'all not his friend either anymore? Just like Diddy. I mean, if someone pardoned me, we'd be friends for life. You've done so much evil to black people, now you've turned your back on your own as well, it seems. Don't you guys over there keep black artists fighting while you sit back and benefit from both parties? If I had gotten a pardon from President Trump, imagine the uproar. Yet the Rock Nation CEO does it, and yep, you guessed it, silence. Black people, until you speak on this, you never, ever, ever. I wonder how Desiree thanked President Trump for that kind gesture. LOL. Got a Hispanic woman allegedly calling her son-in-law heir under the protection of y'all black savior. While y'all sat around making them rich. When y'all need them most, they're silent, though. Chin up. Jay come out to perform recently once that legal stuff started coming out, and yet when Obama was pleading for the brothers to vote for Kamala, the richest and most influential black rapper was nowhere to be found. Maybe I'm forgetting. I don't know. Did he say even one word? It seemed like an urgent request by the tone of Obama's speech, yet another billionaire never got in the field for y'all, huh? When y'all needed him the most, after all that money he made off the Democratic Party, brainwash black people. Those blogs won't be here a year from now either, so enjoy. Now, I'm not going to hold you now. I didn't see Jay-Z speaking about Kamala here. But Beyonce did. Beyonce did. But did Nicki? Look at, I love a beehive. Did Nicki speak up about Kamala? But I ain't going to hold you. There is something there. I don't know. What's that about? What's that about, girl? She also goes to say, so let me get this straight. Y'all so-called black savior, Jay-Z, has a Hispanic CEO who has pardoned by Trump. Interesting. So does that mean Desiree isn't a Democrat? She's so irritating. I'm trying to get a character because I feel like this is how she was typing it. Black people, I thought y'all hate all Trump supporters. Wait, did Jay-Z ever campaign for Kamala? He's benefited so much from the party. When President Obama gave the speech about brothers, why didn't Jigga Man come out and strongly campaign for the Democratic Party at that time? Could it be that y'all all have been hoodwinked? Woo-wee! That was so kind of Trump, and that was so kind of President Obama to passionately go out and campaign. But what did Mr. Jigga Man do to help y'all win the election? He's above speaking out and help his party, or was it not his party? Is it just about who can benefit him and Desiree at the time? Oh, black people, it looks like the Jigga Man and Desiree play y'all once again. The jig is up. And Nicki just tweeted an hour ago, Barbs, it looked like I've been locked out of my Instagram. Oh my God. Wait, for real, Nicki? Is she still tweeting? Girl, she's on Station Head right now. Should we go? She's on Station Head 19 minutes ago. Is she just listening to music, she said?
But you didn't even get it out, and it's been 5 minutes, and you've been sitting here trying to talk somebody.
Hold on.
Got no motherfucking answer yet.
I just hopped in.
I don't wanna look to cheat. I'm an honest Barb, but I do know that song. So what is the answer?
A lot of bad, and it's, I didn't say the line. It's by somebody else on the song. A lot of bad bitches, but they. Oh, Malik, didn't you say you play that song every day? Come up to the front, Malik.
Oh God. Yeah, put me on the spot. I do. I promise. I'm not lying to you. I promise you. A lot of bad bitches. Oh my God, my mind is going blank, but I do know.
Okay, the answer is, but they good to me. A lot of bad bitches, but they good to me. Anyway, so the Malik, what city you from, boo?
I'm from Charlotte.
Okay, and Mel? I'm from Atlanta. Atlanta? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, you both stay. Don't mute yourselves. Now you'll have a face-off since you couldn't answer a simple question. You'll have a face-off. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 30.
Okay. I'm sure if Nicki has something that she said on Station Head, it will come up by time I'm getting ready to put this call out, or maybe we'll put it in. I don't know. I just want to see what she's saying. But that's the tweets of Nicki Minaj today. My conclusion with all of this, right, is that I just feel like Nicki, I hope that Nicki understands that, listen, your fans love you. Hip hop loves you still, Nicki. I will say Nicki coming for Jay-Z like this is insane. I mean, even male rappers haven't even come for Jay-Z like this, girl. So I do say I'm a little scared. I'm a little nervous to see what's going to happen to Nicki after this. I don't know. I hope no more blackballing or anything like that is going on behind this. I don't know. But yeah, I wish Nicki handled this differently. I always say that. I wish Nicki handled it differently. And I feel like we always expect Nicki to be the bigger person. You know, I feel like some people say, why you always expect her to be the bigger person? But I will say this. It's not be the bigger person. It's that I think Nicki can just address and handle things better. That's all. And that's for anybody, though. Not just Nicki. Anybody. And I'll say this. I'll leave you with this, right? I've seen how some Barbs are saying, like, Cardi be crashing on Twitter and y'all don't see nothing. We do say something. We do say something about Cardi crashing on Twitter with her man and being ghetto with her man and all that and exposing all her business about divorce and all that. So, you know, Cardi ain't so innocent either. But the thing about that coin, though, the flip side of that is that Cardi plays the game, okay? Cardi's out here at Fashion Week giving looks. We're gonna roll out of her album. Got a little crow on her. Like, she's giving you a moment. She's doing what she needs to do for the album. She's doing what she needs to do. So it's not just Twitter. It's not just crash outs. It's not just AI things put together. I'm not comparing the girls. I'm just saying if you're going to throw stones, because like I said in my earlier part of this call, if Nicki had her brand together, like legit, like not like more than just a Met Gala appearance and looking good. Because you know what I mean? Like, I wish I had more than that by now. I wish I saw more of her. I wish I saw more of just that. I wish I saw more of my girl being out here, being in the gig. Because if I had to be completely honest, unfortunately, we haven't had a good female rap album since Doechie's album, but that was a mixtape. But maybe even since Invasion of Privacy. Because you won't tell me Pink Friday 2 was like better. And nothing of Megan's albums be, you know, Megan's albums. If Nicki was going through this moment right now, but was a different Nicki and a stronger, more evolved Nicki as far as artist-wise, oh girl, this would be world news. Kind of like when Ariana Grande was about to leave Scooter Braun. You know what I'm saying? Or about to expose Scooter Braun. You remember that? Or even when Taylor Swift exposed Scooter Braun and bought her catalog and remade her music and all that. You see what I'm saying? It would be big going against Jay-Z. And that's already still big, her going against Jay-Z, but it's looked at through a lens of here she go being crazy. Here she go, she's losing her mind. She's slipping. But gag is, watch something come out. I'm just saying, if something come out later, allegedly, if something comes out later, then what? But if Nicki's presentation, like I said, this industry is all about what? Perception. All right, Ty, that's on me. I've been on this call for about an hour. I don't know, get into y'all, if it's on y'all desk, it's probably not an hour, but I've been talking for about an hour, Chad. Let me know, and I know y'all gonna let me know in the comments below about what y'all think about everything about this, but I do want to know what y'all have to say. I do want to know what's y'all tea, what y'all thinking, what's the D, girl, because it's a lot to digest, and who knows, it's developing. This could be an ongoing thing this week, child. Who knows? But I will be keeping a close look, and we will stay tapped in together, okay? Please be nice to all these ladies. Cardi, Nicki, Megan, we love y'all. Beyonce, we love you. Jay-Z, we respect you. Listen, no hard feelings against nobody. We're just reading and talking and commentating. But like, so please, these are
I've been on here for 2 hours, and I know YouTube probably gonna try to get in their motherfucking feelings and try to copyright me for using 2 different videos of this clown, but I ain't done yet. I just want to check a few things, but I'm gonna come back and we gonna get into some fucking things, and I'm gonna really give y'all my honest fucking opinion.